Today's video is actually a series of 3 videos. They are not my own. They are other people's videos, but they're very good about mean absolute deviation. You have this worksheet or a sheet of paper that explains the 3 URL addresses for these videos and who they're made by. So I'm just embedding them in my video. This is 9.3 in your online textbook, Volume B, Chapter 9.3, page 205. So please watch these 3 videos. Feel free if you want to jot any notes down, you can, but you don't have to. Let's just watch the 3 videos today.
This is a review of mean absolute deviation. One of the ways to find out how consistent a set of data is to find the mean absolute deviation. Mean absolute deviation describes the average distance from the mean for the numbers in the data set. This is just one of 2 methods. The other method you can use to find this is standard deviation, which is the more common use. To find mean absolute deviation, first step you're going to have to do is to find the mean of the data. So we have our data set over here, 87, 94, 72, 65, 97, and 77. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to find the mean of that data by adding all those numbers up and dividing it by 6. So the mean of that data is 82. The second step is to subtract that mean from each data point. Now, since the format is mean absolute deviation, we actually just want to figure out how far it is away from that number. It doesn't matter if it's positive or negative. So a little quick hint, it's just to remove all the signs from the answer so they're all going to be positive. So we're going to subtract 82 from each one. And what you end up getting, in this case, is 5, 12, negative 10, negative 17, 15, and negative 5. So if we take away the signs, we have 5, 12, 10, 17, 15, and 5. That's how far away it is. It doesn't matter if it's to the left or to the right. We just want to know how far away it is from the mean. The third step, which is the final thing, all you want to do is you want to take those and you want to find the mean. So we're going to total those up, and then we're going to find the mean. So in the case for this one, the mean is 10.67. That is the mean absolute deviation. Okay? That's the mean absolute deviation. The closer that number is to 0, the more consistent the data is. One way to get it to be 0 is often almost the numbers are the exact same. So, for instance, if the mean was 82 and all 6 numbers were 82, the mean absolute deviation would be 0 in that case. So the closer it is to 0, the better off it's going to be.
Willard Middle School taking off our math. Action.
Mean absolute deviation.
Hey, Dad, it kind of sounds like an action movie.
Joaquin, it is. It's a math movie.
Oh, okay.
Hi, my name is Joel. And I'm Lexi. Today we're going to be making a video about math. Mean absolute deviation. You know how far a number is from another number on the number line? Can you find the mean or average of a set of data? Then you can find mad.
What is mad? It's the mean distance between each data value and
The mean of the entire data set.
This is actually easier to see than hear. So let's collect some data, shall we?
Yeah, let's get mad.
Hey, Lexi, look what I found. I found a lot of balls. What should we do with them? I know what we could do. We could throw them at someone and see how many they can catch.
Okay. Okay.
Are you ready, Muhammad?
I'm ready, Lexi.
1, 2, 3! Let's see how many Muhammad caught. 1, 2, 3, 4, 13. That's it. Nice job, Muhammad. Okay, here we have Camila. Are you ready for this?
Yeah.
Are you scared?
No.
What are you going to catch them with? 3, 2, 1. Let's see how many she got. 1, 2. No more? Good job. What's your name, kid? Hurry. Okay, ready? Yes. 3, 2, 1. How many did you catch? 2. Good luck.
3, 2, 1.
What's your name? Kalijah. Are you ready? Yes. 3,
2, 1.
How many did you catch? 4. What's your name? Kanaya. Good luck.
3, 2, 1.
How many did you catch? 5. Good job. What's your name? Anthony. Are you ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
Good job. Say. What's your name? Rhea. Good luck.
3, 2, 1.
How many did you catch? 3. Now let's find the MAD of this data, also known as mean absolute deviation. Can you ladies help us?
Yeah.
Okay.
Are the number of balls that the contestants collected, and these are just the number of people. The first person got 13, the second one got 2, the third one also got 2, the fourth one got 4, the fifth one got 4, 6, and so on.
So this is how we're going to find the mean. We're going to divide the total balls caught and divide it by the number of people who tried.
Well, what we did was we added up all the numbers and divided it by 8, which all these numbers are 34 divided by 8. And the answer we got was 4.25, or 4 in 2,500.
But when we doing math, we round it to the nearest whole number. So in this case, we're using 4.
So we're gonna use 4 as the average?
Yes.
Awesome, that's just what we need. High five, guys. Let's see how many balls these guys caught again. Ooh.
13, 1,
5,
4,
3,
2,
So right in front of me is the number line, and we circled 4 because it's the mean. We're going to see how far these numbers deviate from 4. Go stand on your number.
Okay.
How far away are you from 4?
3.
Me and Joel switch off and I'll say the next one.
How far are you from 4?
I'm not far away. I'm on.
How far away
One away
are you away from 4?
1.
You're also a 4. How far are you away from 4?
Let's see. I'm a 0.
So you're a 2. How far away are you from 4?
He got my shoes on.
I hurt my face. You did. You did. Did I hurt your face?
I think
How far are you away from 4?
I'm 2 away from 4.
Are you?
How many are you away from 4?
1. He's already gone. So I'm double. And that's cool.
Look at that guy all the way over there. I wonder how far he is from 4. Let's go see. How far are you away from 4?
I am 9 away from 4.
Wow, that's a large deviation. Biggest one. look at all these numbers. What do they do with them? Well, they made a table, and this is the balls caught, this section, and then this is the deviation, how far away they are from the mean. I wonder what the average deviation is. Well, let's find out. Ladies, can you help us out, please?
So let's add up all the deviation and divide it by the number of contestants. That's 18 divided by 8.
So 2 is the average deviation.
Yeah. So everybody caught either 2 less or 2 more than 4.
Dude, that's mad.
That's mad.
Really?
Cool.
In this tutorial, we are going to practice calculating the mean absolute deviation for a given data set. What is mean absolute deviation? Mean absolute deviation is the average distance of all of the elements in a data set from the mean of the same data set. So basically, we are trying to figure out, on average, how far each piece of information or each piece of data in your data set is away from the average of your data set. Let's use this example to calculate the mean absolute deviation. The following data set represents the scores of 10 quizzes that a student took over the course of a semester. We're going to calculate the MAD, or the mean absolute deviation, of these 10 quiz scores. Step 1 will always be to find the mean of a given data set. To find the mean of any data set, you have to add up all of your elements together and divide it by the number of elements that you added together. The sum of our 10 elements is 790, and we divide that by 10 to figure out what the mean score is. We would say the mean score that this student had on their quizzes was 79. After you have figured out what the mean score of your data set is, you have to find the distance that each element in your data set is away from the mean if it were on a number line. So basically, you're going to subtract each element with the mean and use the absolute value, because distance is always positive. So we have to subtract each element from our data set from the mean score of our data set. After you have subtracted each element in your data set from the mean of the data set, you have to remember to use the absolute values of each difference. For example, even though 55 minus 79 is negative 24, we would say that the distance between 55 and 79 on the number line is 24, regardless of the direction. So always make sure to express the difference of each element from the mean as a positive number. After finding the distance of each element from the mean of your data set, you have to find the mean of all of the values you had when subtracting, and this will give us the mean absolute deviation. So next, we are going to add those 10 distances that we came up with and divide by 10, because we have 10 numbers that we added all together. The sum of those 10 distances away from the mean is 126. After dividing 126 by 10, that would give us a quotient of 12.6. Therefore, the mean absolute deviation is 12.6. We can say that the scores in the data set, on average, are a distance of 12.6 away from the mean of 79. The mean absolute deviation indicates how spread out your data set is. A large mean absolute deviation would indicate a data set that is more spread out in relation to the mean. A small mean absolute deviation would indicate a data set that is less spread out and located closer to the mean.
I hope you enjoyed these 3 videos, and we'll talk about mean absolute deviation tomorrow.